It's hard to emphasize this enough, but the Appalachian Trail is no joke. There are so many major ups and downs. Every day we're climbing 5,000 vertical feet. So when we hit Roan Mountain today, we were pretty tired by the time we got here. 6,200 feet. I don't know what the vertical is, but it took us pretty much the better part of a morning to get there. So the morning after that crazy storm, the rain stopped. We're hiking, but the mist and the clouds remained. So on our first high peak, we were hiking into the clouds. It was charming, eerie, and kind of wonderful. The guidebook says that Hump Mountain is a beautiful grassy bald with excellent views. Well, I don't know.
Hi, Swiss from Pittsburgh.
Hey, I'm Nuggs from Elizabethton, Tennessee.
So we took a little detour, a blue trail off to Jones Falls. Man, it's gorgeous. Quite spectacular. To think that I actually second guessed whether I should go. If you have a chance to go, go. So last night was our first night actually staying in a shelter. It was the Mountaineer Falls shelter. It was good. Woke up this morning with allergy symptoms. I'm not sure it's because of all the trees. Their leaves are coming out now. Or it could be because of whatever was in those shelters. But that may be my last experience in the shelter. It was okay, but I definitely prefer the tent. So what you see behind me is a party. Some guys got together, gathered some adult beverages, they had some tacos brewing up. So there's a whole bunch of people gathering here. We've been here for about an hour or two. There's tubing, some good times, some good people. So we're enjoying the moments. That was fun. I don't know who to give the credit to, but they did a good job at making us feel comfortable, welcome, and some great people there to hang out with. But right now, trekking to our shelter has been quite wonderful. The trail is not necessarily easy, but it's quite diverse. Lots of good flowers and wildlife, and some canyons. It's quite beautiful. So we're at Boots Hostel and Campground, here to resupply for the next 2-3 days until we get to Damascus. But to get here, first of all, we had to ascend and descend about 1,800 feet over a mountain. Good way to start the morning. We're looking forward to going in there, getting a cold drink and getting extra food. The last couple days have been brutal. Rain, rain, and more rain. Even we had a major thunderstorm in a tent a couple nights back. Yesterday it rained all day. We pulled into a shelter mid-afternoon and we were just soaked. After 20 miles, we just pulled in there and put our feet up, dried out, and spent the rest of the day. Good news is we only have about 10 more miles till we get to Damascus, and there we're hoping we can score a 0, dry everything out, resupply, and enjoy the moments.
My trail name is Anonymous. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and we are heading to Damascus.
Hi, I'm Feathers. I'm from Washington, and this is my goat, Little Leaf. And she wants snacks right now. Little Leaf, raisins? Oh, she's like, you don't have no raisins.
Rain, sleet, and hail didn't stop us. Tennessee is no more. Virginia is that way. Here we are, getting to Damascus. Ha ha! And there's Anonymous. We're enjoying the moment. Yes! So the last few days before we got into Damascus, it was raining and raining. We were cold and wet. There wasn't a lot of video of those experiences. But when we got into Damascus, the skies cleared up, it got warmer, and we showed up in this beautiful little trail town, which seems to be dedicated mostly to us. All the restaurants and hotels have so much stuff concerning thru hikers. It was quite inviting and welcoming. We ended up choosing this great little inn called Dancing Bear, and rather enjoyed it. The proprietors were excellent, treated us well. But then we went to the outfitter, Damascus Outfitters, and they were wonderful. Fully stocked, high quality gear, knowledgeable staff, and they treated us well. JD, thank you very much. Great experience.
Absolutely.
There I bought new shoes to replace my old ones. They were just about done. These are my old shoes. They got about 500 miles in on them. They're wearing a little thin. The inside's a little ripped. So I've replaced them with some new ones. Thank you, Damascus. We ate at the Damascus Diner not once, twice, but 3 times. We also ate at a chicken wing place at the other side of town, which was quite good. After fully rested, cleaned up, fully resupplied, we're ready to go and tackle Virginia. We're back in the forest after 0 in Damascus, and it feels good. Now that we're in Virginia, there's a pleasant surprise at the shelters. Unlike Tennessee, they have a privy. They have a place to lock up our food at night. They actually have bear lockers and or food lockers for our food. And all in all, it's a little nicer. So thank you, Virginia, and goodbye, Tennessee. This is cool. We're actually hiking on an old bike route called the Creeper Trail. Apparently it's part of a national network that allows you to ride a bicycle from coast to coast in the United States. It's also concurrently handling the Appalachian Trail right now. So it makes it kind of easier for us to hike. Liking it. So we're starting our slow and gradual ascent up Mount Rogers, which is the highest peak of Virginia. And it's absolutely gorgeous up here. We're in a meadow right now, and we're gonna go back into a forest. We're gonna go up some hills, and in about 7 miles from now, we'll be at the peak. Good morning, cows. We don't mean to disturb you, but we're hiking through the AT. One question, are you guys north or southbound? Amazing. We're heading towards Grayson, Highlands, and there's wild ponies here. I don't know their origin, but there's a couple right in front of me here. It's absolutely amazing. Apparently there's much more ahead of us. So we just keep on trucking north. More amazements. This is quite something. We're in kind of this field now. Apparently the bulk of the horses, or the herd of them, is ahead of us. Looking forward to that. Big day today. Mount Rogers and 500 miles. I found Eminem. He's up on a big rock, and I'm going to try to join him. Except it's not going to be easy, I don't think. Oh man, this is gorgeous. Oh, this is like the Lion King up here. We're now in the Grayson Highlands. It's quite gorgeous up here. It's also noticeably different from anything we've done so far. It is gnarly, rocky, rugged, and exposed to the environment out here, similar to a full mountain, a regular mountain. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're looking for ponies though. Don't see any ponies. This is very cool. We're at the top of Grayson Highlands. There's a big plateau here, and it's like a farm central. There's cattle here with long horns. That is amazing. And then of course the wild ponies, which have been living here for a while. I don't like these big horns. It's hard to describe my excitement just hanging out here with these wild ponies. And now a domestic herd of cattle is mingling with them. It's quite amazing. But you know what? We have to continue hiking the Appalachian Trail northbound. What we see is this giant rock what looks like a cave through here. Affectionately, it's called the FATMAN squeeze. And let's see if it works for me. Okay. My backpack and myself is going through okay. It's a little freaky in here. I don't see any bat poo. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting through. A little tricky. Of course, it adds the trickiness holding the camera at the same time. And I think this fat man got through.